Yeah.
Well, here comes Josh, the all legs Trebbien. So there he is. Like I said,
fighting out of the Twin J Transportation.
He's a good size kid.
With a record
He
of
cuts
2-1.
his weight pretty good
a
too.
Striker grappler standing 5'11", 169 pounds. Fighting with Mick Doyle's Kickboxing Academy out of Omaha, Nebraska, John Cheat Code Bell.
It's a wonder these guys weigh the same.
No kidding.
Fighting out of
What'd
the
they say,
Nebraska
5'11"?
Lottery red corner
there,
with a
6'1"?
record of 4-4. A mixed martial artist standing 5'6", weighing 173
That would be why
pounds.
Josh
Fighting
is
with
5'6".
the Premier Combat Center from Omaha, Nebraska, it's Josh Trebbien.
Shout out to Josh's tailor for making his jeans fit.
Yeah, them jeans are painted on, bro. Got them Drew Dober calves on them. Well, here we go. Nice touch of gloves for respect. Looks like Trebbien went to the body right away with the punch, and looks like he's looking to clinch. Good knee up the middle for Bell. Like I said, I think you got two pretty seasoned amateurs here. Well,
Bell sitting back into a guillotine, but he ends up in bottom side control. It's not how that was supposed to go.
Nope. Well, and I think Trebbien, he's so compact that he can really kind of grind you down and wait.
Yep. It's like trying to grapple a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Or a silverback.
Yeah.
A really short one. But
Bell looking squarely on the bottom.
I was going to say he's definitely trying to get back to half guard. He's pummeling for underhooks, and Josh is really just trying to stay heavy and grind this out a little bit. I think he takes some wind out of the sails of a stand-up guy. Is probably the way to go.
Yeah, Bell really fighting to bridge and try to get back to half guard.
He's got a good frame. He's not taking damage either, so I mean.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Good on him there, but Josh is definitely just kind of grinding him down and he's keeping the underhook. He's trying to scoop that inside arm and continually jam position. Keeping that hip flat too. That's just tough to rebound from.
Yeah. Bottom side control is a tough spot in MMA because you have to do a few things to protect yourself that end up being disadvantageous from like a jiu-jitsu perspective. Like he wants an underhook with his left hand, but he can't really do it without getting punched in the face.
Correct. You'll take damage trying to fight position. And then same thing on top though. If you try to, release to get good
right in him out.
Strikes. I would say, and Bell did a good job there keeping his arm between, and he was actually about ready to make that back into half guard, and I think Trebbien felt it and brought his hips back over. So this is another one of those amateur chess matches, honestly. You've got, two pretty seasoned cats that are, and obviously I think Bell would rather this thing be on the feet, but Trebbien is kind of starting to land a few things here, but a nice bridge.
Good work by Bell.
Good athletic move there by Bell.
Awkward position, but he's out.
Yep.
And you can tell right away that Mick Doyle style. He's right into the clinch, landing knees.
He's got an elbow in deep. But Trebbien doing a pretty good job of fighting underhooks and trying to, nice elbow inside.
Beautiful elbow.
Good overhands too by Josh, but yeah, Bell definitely landed some good shots in that clinch.
What a fun round.
Definitely.
Well, not for Bell, but for us to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I think that one probably has to go to Trebbien for that control, but the thing is you can see Bell has not too much gas out of the tank. He didn't waste any energy trying to freak out on the bottom, which is a good show of a seasoned guy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I look here to see, you know, Bell try to keep distance here and get him on the end of some punches. I think Josh is looking to punch, clinch, takedown. We'll see how good uppercut. Yeah, I think they want straight punches from Josh, but he's kind of getting squirrely, trying to connect versus just touching him up.
Yeah, getting a little wild with his bob and weaves.
Couple good knees.
Really good knees from Bell. Man, a proficient clinch is hard to deal with. Sometimes it's hard to believe when you're stuck in one how much control they can have just with, you know, that collar tie.
Yeah. And I think Josh is kind of sitting at middle distance a little bit. He's not breaking away clean and trying to reset.
Yeah.
And he's also not committing to that body lock. And so it looked like he kind of maybe panicked there versus
Bell passes right in the mount.
Great
Easy
mount by
pass.
Bell.
On his back.
It looks like, it doesn't look like it's under the chin yet, but it's, and it looks like Josh has one hand kind of trapped. And here's where a real chess match ensues. You really want to get that hip down. And you may end up giving up mount, but you're not giving up a fight under, you know.
Totally.
But, and again, props to Bell here. He's controlling the position really well.
Which is easier said than done with a guy as strong as Josh.
Yeah.
Josh keeping his hands on the, you know, the clamping arm of the choke.
Yep. And really staying calm. That's good for Josh. Obviously, when you start to get softened up with punches, it makes it a little bit tougher. But staying calm in that position and just fighting the right fight there. You know, you got to get that hip out. You obviously got to protect the neck. But again, Bell's doing a good job of keeping position, softening him up. You know, winning the position when he needs to.
Lost a hook there. Yep. Good work by Josh.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe was trying to jump off for an armbar and kind of got bucked all the way off.
Never a good move in my experience. Keep the back.
You know, and I was always big, especially in MMA. You really want to fight position.
Yeah.
Like if you can win position, you can win a fist fight.
For sure.
I mean, looking at Josh right now, if this was a 5-minute round and he put the last 2.5 minutes like this instead of the last 30 seconds, you know, he could very well win the round.
Yep.
Even though he got, you know, beat up in position the first 2.5 minutes. But yeah, that was definitely a mistake from Bell to jump over the top like that. But
you don't always see that that switch in momentum on the ground in an MMA fight.
Yeah.
Josh on top the whole first round, Bell on top the whole second round.
Yep, you got 1-1, and I think the big thing is if Josh can stay comfortable on his feet here and pick his shots, I think this thing has an ability
the Club Omaha girls
to go well. But
round 3.
you know, Bell's going to come out firing, kicks, straight punches. If he gets back in that clinch, that could be a bad thing. Was I supposed to do something with that? Pip, the man, the myth, the legend, right next to me, talking all his stuff, trying to drag me into the cage, beat me up a little bit. Third round here with Trebbien and Bell, and Bell looks like he's pretty focused to start landing some stuff.
Beautiful inside low kick there.
Yeah, but he's back in that
of the
clinch.
round. Derek Minner hollering at Josh to get off the cage.
Good transition into the leg attack there, but he's still in a clinch, which you hate to just be in that middle distance like we talked earlier. He's either got to go or he's got to let go and come back to reset. But again, Bell's doing a great job of just grinding him down and picking his shots. and beating him to the position. See right here, he's in middle distance, and I think Bell's looking to land some elbows here too. He did that a little bit. Oh, good knee. Bell's on the end of these punches here, but Josh ain't giving up. He's throwing hard too.
That's right.
Oh, good right hand by Josh. Another decent right hand. Both guys are really leaving it out here. Looks like Trebbien is leaking from the nose pretty good.
Yeah, those knees and who knows what else have taken a toll on Josh. Bell doing an awesome job in the clinch.
Well, and that's one thing that hurts too about a bigger weight cut like Josh probably went through is, you know, he's carrying out a little more weight, and that'll gas you out a little bit more versus,
That's right.
You know, some of the guys that maybe walk around closer to this weight like what Bell appears to do. And Bell just staying disciplined inside there in that clinch.
Yeah, this is a great view of the clinch.
Elbows.
I hope we get a look at some of these elbows. Elbows are a strike that they're really hard to see how effective they are through a TV screen.
Yeah, for sure.
If you really zoom in on a clinch and watch those short elbows, man, they're devastating.
Well, and you can sometimes hear the thud, and that's when you really know they landed well. You know, I know plenty of guys that have had success. I think Matt Brown comes to mind in the UFC. Man, he just had some crazy elbows that he was landing. But yeah, it's like he got 30 left, and Bell still got him up against the cage, and again, kind of picking his shots a little bit. You know, Josh giving a valiant effort here, but it looks like he's kind of waiting. He might be waiting too little, too late here. Oh, good right hand, but yeah, they're both swinging. Those knees to the body, kind of, we talked earlier about paying dividends with leg kicks. I think some of those knees to the body did the same.
Definitely.
Good head kick, too, from Bell. Dang.
Beautiful striking on display from Bell.
Definitely. Good fight. Great fight for both these guys. Very good stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
Really like seeing fights like that. Both guys left it all out there. I know Josh will be a little disappointed in his performance. He knows he wasn't getting off on his punches and stuff. But on the flip side, I think, you know, Bell knows he's probably got to work a little bit more on that bottom game.
Definitely.
He spent too long on the ground in that first round.
Exactly.
So, again, as an amateur fight, that was fantastic. You know, both guys have some stuff they can take back and work on. And, you know, again, these are guys we'll probably see in the professional ranks sooner rather than later.
I'm really impressed by Bell's well-roundedness. Other than getting smashed a little in the first round, his back control is phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, his composure, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was frustrated, but he didn't let that wear him out, or he didn't let that get to him when he was moving, when he was trying to escape. And then obviously on his feet in the clinch, he didn't do anything that compromised his position.
That's right.
Fantastic fight from both guys. I think we'll have an intermission after this, and then we got the wrestling. So. We got a little blood cleanup in there too. Trebbien was leaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecard. The judges score the bout in a split decision, each of them scoring at 29-28. In the end, the winner, fighting out of the Twin J Transportation blue corner, John Cheat Code Bell.
Probably the right call there.
Yeah, I think so too.
That second round ended on top. It looked like it won a judge.